Hello and welcome to Silver Wheel Tarot. Today I'm going to be doing another full moon reading for you. This is for the full moon in Sagittarius that is today, and I'm going to be using, as usual, my energy transmutation spread so we can take a look at the energies present, the energy that we might be able to transmute and work with, as well as some elemental energies, advice, and advice from Spirit. So with that, let me go ahead and give one more good shuffle here to the cards. We'll go ahead and lay them out and then take a look at the main energies first. This is for the full moon in Sagittarius, May 2024. Okay, let's make sure you guys can see all those. Good. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and start with the main energy that's present at this time of the full moon. We have the Hanged Man. And what other energy is present that is either helping or hindering this energy? A Nine of Cups. Beautiful. So those are the two main energies that we have present right now. And so I would definitely say with the Hanged Man here, you know, new perspective, taking a break to kind of reevaluate things. With the Nine of Cups, both of them have this beautiful burst energy here. And from here, it's coming from her mind, which is the main energy, and this follow-up energy is the heart. So the first thing that I am getting is that while there may be a lot at this time focused on mental energy, right, your thoughts, things you're going through, your plans, your hopes and your dreams, you want to make sure that you are coming at that information that you're mulling over in your mind, or whatever you're looking at here, from a heart space. Make sure that it is aligned with your heart's desires. If you are imagining things at this time, visualizing, daydreaming, anything like that, thoughts are powerful. So you want to make sure that the things that you are daydreaming about or planning or visualizing in your mind, that it is the things that are aligned with your heart at this time, okay? Because that's really going to benefit you just in general with these energies that are present. Okay, so now if we want to work with these energies, what are we capable of transmuting? What type of energy can we create using these energies? King of Swords. Yeah, so we've got a very strong emphasis here on, again, the mental landscape. I've been saying this for a few readings now. I think it's really been coming up. The mental thoughts, the clarity, the focus, keeping it on the hopes and the dreams and the desires and not on the dread and the fear and the anxieties. Okay. Lots of transformation here. The bat is standing out to me, as well as the raven there. Got quite a few different birds and stuff in here. So those are the main energies. So the King of Swords, very much master of his own mind, in control of his thoughts. And so I feel like this energy is really telling us that regardless of what you're going through right now, and if you're experiencing any type of mental anguish or anything like that, there is this other energy here to really tap into looking at things from a different perspective, a new perspective, things that align with you. And this King of Swords here is kind of like an encouragement too, that you are more than capable of doing this and steering your thoughts in the right direction at this time. All right, let's see what kind of advice we have from the elements. So the first card we have here is Earth, Queen of Pentacles. Beautiful. Finances, definitely. I mean, Pentacles can be, you know, anything to do with life, things, resources, but I'm really getting this sense of stability in finances. So let's take a look at these other elements. I can get a bigger picture as well. I feel like there's a bigger picture that's going to want to come through with all of these. So we have water here and Page of Cups. Again, the energy from the heart space. She's in meditation here. So again, the mind. Interesting. For air, Nine of Pentacles. Yes, a very heavy influence here right now. Finances are coming through. Abundance. What is abundance to you? This mental thoughts revolving around abundance and money and having enough and having your needs met and keeping your thoughts positive. So the thought that's coming through on this card here is, you know, the saying money doesn't grow on trees. But the wisdom attained through growth is often an analogy with a tree, with its roots growing down deep and building a strong trunk and having the branches and being able to sway in the wind or in the thoughts and any turbulence that comes your way, to be flexible and moving. And so while money doesn't grow on trees, we can still take this, you know, symbology of a tree and what it represents to help us mentally know, for you to know that things come and go, right? You got to let your branches move around a little bit. Go with the flow. Be flexible. Know that your foundation is secure and stable. So coming from a stable, solid foundation, this foundation could be just your basic knowledge in general about how to handle your finances. This could be you've got some really good life savings put away. Whatever storms may come your way, you don't want to be thinking about, you don't want your thoughts to go in this way of worrying about your finances, right? That's not going to help. It's better to focus on your foundations, your roots. How are you established? You know that you can handle any storm that comes your way with regards to things like that, as well as you have this queen here. I see that there is a lot of thought and care has been put into your finances in order to prepare yourself for whatever situation, you know, may come up. And so what's really coming through to me is to not let things eat at you. The worries, the fears, the anxieties, and a really strong emphasis on finances as well. Three of Cups in the fire action space here. Know that you're supported at this time, whatever you're going through. And so I'm seeing these three friends standing in a field, looking up at the Big Dipper. I think that is what the image is there. And I'm getting this sense of knowing that it's going to be there in the sky every night. You step outside to look at it. And it's a sense of security in knowing that it's just going to always, it's there. What is trying to come through with this? It's reminding me of, I believe the Big Dipper is a bear. I could be wrong, but I think it is. And it's reminding me of bear energy, very much mother energy is coming through with this card, but also a sense of friendship and support as well. So I'm not quite sure how that else is playing in through this, but that's the energy I'm getting off that card. So let me just take a look here and see if I can kind of wrap this together a little bit more. You're stronger than you think, right? Again, going back to the mind, your abilities, your capabilities, what you're able to handle, the foundations you've built are stronger than you think they are. You have lots of blessings coming in at this time. And the message here is to stay connected to your heart center with that heart energy that is really here, this generous giving, blessing energy as well, gratitude and giving, this Nine of Cups, as well as receiving. She's pulling these pentacles off the tree. So that's how this is coming in here. This friendship, this nurturing, this give and take of generosity and gratitude in giving and receiving, and knowing that you have a firm, solid foundation and that your heart is in the right place. And again, he's looking up here, he's imagining, and he's looking at his feet. Again, the foundation. Your heart is in the right place. You're on the right track. It's good to pause and reflect with this Hangman energy at this time, and to really just consider the blessings that you have in your life, the security that you've set in place already, your planning, and your ability here with the King of Swords to really handle anything that comes your way, to weather any storm that might come up, that might be, I'm getting this sense that mentally a lot of people right now have this fear or anxiety or stress. Like, I have what I need right now, but what if I don't tomorrow? Kind of a feeling is coming, this sense is coming through. And what these energies are saying here is don't let that overwhelm you. Instead, yes, sit back, hang, reflect, look at what's going on, but come at it from a heart-centered space, from a positive place, that you are in a good space. You've done the footwork. You are financially secure. And if something comes up, you're freaking, really good at taking care of yourself and the things you need, and you're flexible. You are going to be able to handle what you need. And if you need help, truly, it's going to be there. So the emphasis is really, truly on this mental positive outlook based around your security and your finances, and not getting sucked in to any fears that might be present, of changes that could someday might happen, you know, if something was to go wrong. You know, you want to really focus on where you're headed, where you want to be, where you're going, and know that you're taken care of. You're going to be just fine, and you'll have any support that you're going to need along the way. So whatever your plans or your goals are, keep your hopes and dreams focused on that at this time. All right, advice from Spirit. Yep, 9 of Swords. Not surprised. We have the 9 of Swords versus the 9 of Cups. Spirit is saying, get out of this energy. You are more than capable of getting out of this energy. No matter how overwhelming it may feel, whatever's going through your mind right now, whatever's sucking you in, you know, whoever this message is for, there's a battle going on right now in your mind. And the way to get out of it is through your heart. Yes. There's a mental struggle. And the way to free yourself from it is through your heart. What do you know in your heart is true? What do you believe in? What are your hopes? What are your dreams? And focus on those. The more you focus on that, the more this negativity is going to go away. And you can see there's a white raven here and a white bird here. This is the flexibility and the changing. And you can almost see, it's almost like this is a 9. Ooh, look at that. We got 999 going on here. That is cool. And on one side, you've got the 9 of Pentacles, and the other side, you've got the 9 of Cups. And this 9 of Swords is an illusion. That is what it is. It is an illusion. The things, the fears in your mind right now at this time, all the bad things that could happen or the way things could go wrong, this is an illusion. And you with this Hanged Man here, to take a step back and look at it from an outward perspective and tapping into your heart energy and really realizing how blessed and stable and balanced and supported you really are at this time, that's going to get you here to the King of Swords. You're going to move from the 9 of Swords to the King of Swords in this energy. That is what you can transmute at this time. Through these energies that are present, you can move from here to here. More than capable of doing it right now. You just got to stay positive. And I know that sounds cliche sometimes, right? It's like, oh, just stay positive. Think happy thoughts. Like, you know, look on the bright side of things. It's so much deeper than that. So much deeper. And it's hard to express the depth of this, but you have power. You are power. Your thoughts have power. You have the ability to have control over your thoughts, and your thoughts can help shape your future and the things you want and you desire. So find a way. That depth is going to be different for everyone. The way that you dive deep, the way that you get into this heart center where you go so far inward that you just burst outward with love and gratitude and generosity. And when you get into that growth mindset, instead of a victimhood mentality, you get into that growth mindset and the positive thinking, it's going to change your world. And you truly, based on these cards here, are already in a very good spot. Regardless, this is all in your head. Stories that you're making up in your mind over how bad things could be. So the message that I'm getting for this full moon is tap into your power, tap into who you are, take your power back over your thoughts. Know that you are secure and you're blessed. Your finances are going to be fine. You are going to have what you need, the support you need. Trust in that, believe that, and know that, so that you can then start focusing and daydreaming and meditating and doing some imagery, visualization on how wonderful things could be. Okay, so an idea came to mind, a practical tool that you can use if you're struggling with this is write out what your ideal day would be. This future that you're working towards and hoping for, write out what an ideal day would be. What would you do when you wake up, your routines? How would you go about learning any new skills you need to have this new life? What would your day look like? What would you eat? How long would you take breaks? Would you go for a walk? Would you call people? What would you do the whole day, from the time you wake up to the time you go to bed, down to the smallest rituals? Write down what your ideal day would be. And in doing that, that is going to help structure your thoughts, and putting it down on paper is going to help you focus so that you can really get out of this negativity, this illusion, this distraction that is pulling your power away from you. Well, I hope that you found that helpful, that helps someone out there. Please let me know what you think down in the comments. I do always love to hear from you, and I do try to respond to all the comments that I can. And have a blessed day. I'll see you all next time.